This is Charles Kale in Barcelona at the World Student Travel Conference with its new Director General, Espen Falkenhaug. Welcome, Espen.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure and honor to be with you and at the opening of your conference. 800 people, 70 plus countries, something like that?
We have actually 808 people attending this year, more than 70 countries represented here in from various communities, sector related and non-sector related, which is very, very important for us. Of course, we have a tremendous power this year through our relationship with the UNWTO, and we are delighted to have Mr. Rafai come here today and speak in front of our audience and members.
Our audience make up of a lot of travel and tourism professionals, and so I'm going to do this discussion a bit so they can understand, because most of the industry, it's a hidden secret, that 20% of travel and tourism expenditures around the world are by youth. That's number one.
That's correct.
It's also a very good hidden secret that your members of this World Youth Student Travel Educational Confederation, which are the travel suppliers of student youth products, that's a hidden secret about the market they serve, so that your general market, our audience, don't know diddly about it.
Well, first of all, I'm new to this business. I started 4 weeks ago, but my understanding goes a little further than that. What I see is that, of course, the youth and students are important for the travel industry, and they will always be important for the industry. The reason for that is that the youth is the only group of travelers that spend their money directly into the local economy. The business traveler travels with the high-end travel, the high-end airline carriers. They stay at the most expensive corporate hotels. That money goes into the big corporations that are global companies. The students that make up the 20% of the traveler now, which is only growing, which is only will expand even more as the world becomes smaller, spend their money directly in the corner shop. They spend their money directly at the vending machines. They spend them directly at smaller locations within the cities that they visit. The business traveler spends 3 to 4 days in one place, usually in a hotel for meetings. But the youth traveler spend a multitude of time in the local community. It can be weeks, it can be months. If they are doing a round trip, it might even be up to as much as 6 months. Spending money in their local communities, and I think that is very, very important to the travel industry as a whole. I think that we'll see that more and more.
As you have taken on the helm of this organization, I'm not going to hold you to it, but what's your gut sense at the moment that your focus will be or should be?
Okay. There are several levels of focus for me in the near future. The last quarter of 2011 and 2012 are going to be extremely important for us to create the platform, not only for our members to have a platform, but a platform for trade, a platform for generating leads, a platform of stability, which we want to become. This organization is more than 50 years old, and we need to move with the times. I think that at some point we got stuck, and what I'm trying to do is unstick what we have and building a global community for youth travel.
Generating leads, does that mean getting more proactive with the marketing that will result in leads?
Absolutely. I think our key is that we can supply the platform for our members to really communicate on a business level. We're talking business to business, But what about if we take this a step further, where we can do business to consumers? I think that there's
Under one brand.
under one brand, under the umbrella of the Confederation. Currently we have 9 separate sectors, and I think that each of these sectors serve a particular role. The roles of each sector right now are quite separate. What we need to do is we need to bring all of these parties together. East needs West to be able to function. We need the South to function. If we cannot work together, I don't think that this industry will grow. I think that. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Proceed. One of the largest reach of all the products your members offer, and actually it's under license through your organization, the International Student Identity Card,
yes.
ISIC.
Yes.
It's been around for 50 years more.
Yes.
5 million or so are issued a year. Right?
Correct.
But they're issued by your members around the world, and the email addresses and names of those purchasing the card are the properties of those members at those countries, if I understand.
I cannot elaborate on that detail.
I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be a powerful marketing tool for generating leads and social networking.
Absolutely.
For the last few years.
What I would like then, I would like to interview Martijn, who is the General Director of the IC student cards. He can go into further details.
Absolutely. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, and we'll catch up next year or maybe throughout on the progress as this evolves. And I know that I can see that your background in internet marketing,
yes, correct,
certainly will come in handy for making the organization more proactive in generating
yes.
leads for your members.
Well, like I said in my opening speech yesterday, I think that there are 3 pillars of change coming to the Confederation. That is financial transparency, operational transparency, and ultimately product development, which will benefit our members and benefit the community as a whole. We want to convey our message to the global population and not only to certain markets, which is currently the case.
Espen Falkenhaug, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.